Hey everyone, welcome back for another mission of this Let's Play Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. We're on mission 17 now, starting to get down to the wire. We just hit level 3 of Swordmaster, so that's really awesome. Really unlocked the rest of its abilities, including some really cool moves for Beowulf. And you know, the nice thing about level 3 Swordmaster is also it just ups your damage on pretty much all the melee weapons. Cool stuff. Anyways, as far as the mission's concerned, this is actually a pretty tough mission if you're not careful. You don't really know what you're doing, it'll fuck you up. Especially on hard mode, there's a lot more difficult enemies on it. So yeah, you'll see soon. Seventeen's right there. It's that rock formation on the bottom left. So yeah, as we can see, all hell's breaking loose. Arkham's finally got Force Edge, which is Sparta's original sword. And you'll see what he gets to do with that pretty soon, don't worry. As far as customizing stuff goes, I have absolutely nothing that I need to do right now. I'll just double check my loadout. Rebellion Beowulf, good enough. Style, level 3 Swordmaster. Fuck yeah. Alright. We're good. Let's roll. Alright, last time we left off, we left Lady behind in that library downstairs. Took Kalina Ann with us. It's that rocket launcher I probably only use one time in the game. Arkham's getting all sorts of crazy powerful because he got Force Edge. He's gonna become Sparta, more or less. And Virgil's nowhere to be found. Us as Dante, we're just traveling through this rehashed part of the game. If you haven't noticed, we've been doing that for a while now. So people who complain about Devil May Cry 4 doing that crap, well, Devil May Cry 3 did it first. Anyways, over there in that doorway is the Path of the Warrior, or the Trial of the Warrior, and it's completely worthless. Don't go in there. You have to fight a Hell Vanguard with Devil Trigger on him, and all you get is a yellow orb out of it. This room over here is a God Cube chamber. It's one of the few rooms in the entire game where you're not going to have to deal with a time limit, obstacles, enemies. Really just trying to scale this kind of tower-esque construction of blocks. And you can't really get hurt, just take some time. Of course, if you halfway know what you're doing, it's incredibly easy. First things first though, let's get this red crystal formation in the back here. About 5,000 free red orbs. No reason not to get this. And kind of important to have Beowulf equipped here because here's a combat educator. This is real impact. Badass. Obviously a very stylish, awesome move. It's really fun to use against enemies. It does a ton of damage too. Anyways, that's the fourth blue orb fragment that we needed there. Should be 4 bars now in our bottom bar there. Yep. And up we go. So we just got to scale up here. Just actually really easy. just stay balanced on these these orbs. Yeah, that would be fucking hard if they were like, balls. It's gross, by the way. So I'm just gonna get off here at the second floor and go in here. I'm greeted with enigmas and a hell vanguard. Oh boy. Jeez, that was close. Gotta dodge these enigmas while we're fighting this asshole. Not easy. Holy shit. Damn. Alright. Payback on you assholes. I'm not exactly sure how that worked, but whatever. It's not over yet, of course. There's still another Hell Vanguard. And of course he appears right under me. So Beowulf's actually really cool against these guys. Does actually a ton of damage to them, obviously because it's a really hard-hitting attack. But also because Beowulf actually does elemental damage to them. Does extra light damage. That's what those little flashes are you see when you hit them. Not all enemies have that kind of affliction, but Hell Vanguards are one of the few that do. And they finally go down. Not too bad. Anyways, that was obviously Agni and Rudra boss chamber that were just there. So pretty much all the items that were around before are still there, including that green orb. Awesome. Now of course you can't backtrack too far, but there is a blue orb fragment right here. And that's kind of the point of going through all that crap. Not much else around here to get, so we just gotta keep going backwards. And back to the God Cube chamber. Now, it's pretty easy where to go from here. These blocks on the far side over here, you can actually double jump up onto each one of them, as long as you're not an idiot like me and almost fall off the whole damn thing. And as you can see, it's pretty simple to do. Hopping through here sends you back to this chamber where all those trials were, but I'm going to go ahead and change up something real quick. First things first, we need Trickster. You don't need it, but it's nice. And I'm also going to equip Cerberus now. Of course over here is another Jester fight, but I am not even going to bother with that. You've already seen the fights. It's pointless. Trial of Wisdom, more like Trial of Boring. Come on, let's go, get this over with. Cool, great. You know, the whole Jester fight brings up a good point. Why the hell would Arkham, who is Jester, be down there challenging me to a fight while he's in the demon world? I don't get it. So the Trial of Skill is a little upgraded in difficulty here. Got these 2 spike layers now. So it's a little bit tougher. This is where Trickster comes in. That's right, you can just pass right through this shit, as long as you time it right. No need to keep doing it all the time, but, you know, if you need to, it's an option. Well, I passed through there relatively unscathed. Pretty easy. Take this little hoppy pad up there. Do Amerifags really call them jump pads? Just grab some more red orbs here, and actually, it's one of the more annoying secret missions to get to. Come on, there we go. This bust right here, go into it, bam, secret mission. So yeah, we are not done with the trial of skill yet, and this is why we brought Trickster along with us. So if you thought that was bad, this shit's whack. So as you can see, the spikes move incredibly fast here. Ouch. Good news is, because they move faster, you pass through them faster, so it actually makes that whole Trickster trick work out really damn well. Secret mission clear. No problem. Alright, awesome. That's all we needed Trickster for, really. Head on through here. Now you may have seen these guys before, because I fought them in a couple of the opening montages before. What the hell are they called? Forget. Let's find out. Did you know that Devil May Cry 3 actually has all sorts of information on your enemies, guns, styles, and all sorts of other stuff? The more you know. So you can see here, there's actually an enemy index. There he is. Abyss. Ooh, look at that. Lives in the deepest level of the netherworld. Blah blah blah. In reality, these guys are actually pretty easy to fight. They're also weak to ice. Of course, the guy doesn't tell you that. Cool thing is these guys are a little bit more durable than all the other hell types that you fight, so it makes them a lot more fun to combo. Get at me, bro. Of course you gotta deal with some more, but like I said, they're not tough. Destroyed. Even went for a little charge attack and missed. Suck it, nerd. And that's pretty much it. There's a couple of pots on the side here that you can smash out for a little more extra red orbs. We really don't need it at this point. We got a ton. You may remember this door here. And back on the Moonlight Mile. Heading all the way up to the top of the tower. By the way, number 4 is right there. You actually see that in the cutscene for the first cutscene in Mission 4, which is where the number is. You can still see it now. You go ahead and switch right out of Cerberus, switch up the style back to Swordmaster. Oh, right. And max out Nevin real quick. I'll be rocking this next mission at the start. The thing about Nevin, it's worthless unless you get volume up. The other abilities are kind of important too. It doesn't have a big move set, but it's got a lot of potential. Anyways, you may notice that this place is called the Dark Pact Chamber now, instead of the top. So there is a reason for that. The chamber actually moved all the way up. And of course you got this shit in front of us. So what the fuck? Told you there was an interesting boss. It's Dark Link.
I know why you're here. You're here to ask me some questions. Well, too bad. I've already answered them myself. I don't need you anymore. Come on, poser.
Awesome audio is out of sync and everything. Okay, so the Doppelganger. Ouch. Not really paying attention right there. Guy's not tough. The idea here is to break open these windows here, which will then open up these lights. As soon as he charges in, you fucking unleash the fury on him. Now I like to go into double trigger, so that's always a good call. And Beowulf actually does an extra amount of damage to him, just like it does against Hell Vanguards. Really useful. As long as you taunt after each attack sequence here, you'll keep your Devil Trigger gauge pretty damn high for the entire fight. And you get a ton of style points. Really useful. Basically, open up the light, kick his ass, taunt him, repeat. Doesn't get more tough than that, but if you're not careful, the Doppelganger will F up your day pretty badly. Fun fact, each shutter takes 5 hits. Doesn't matter which type of weapon you're using, 5 hits. Got a little greedy there for hits. Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Thought I lost my shadow for a sec.
Sweet bro. Doppelganger, baby. The last style of the game. Fun fact, Doppelganger actually uses the second controller on whatever system you're playing on to control the character. Now get this, there's some special costumes in the game that'll let you have unlimited Devil Trigger. Doppelganger requires Devil Trigger to actually create your clone. So you have a limited amount of time that second controller can actually use your clone. But if you have the secret costumes that allow you to have unlimited Devil Trigger, you can have your Doppelganger out for the entire game. Which means, if you have a second controller, you can then have 2-player mode Devil May Cry 3. Badass. So if you play through it again with that awesome costume and unlimited Devil Trigger, all you gotta do is turn on Doppelganger, grab a second controller, and you and your buddy can kick some ass. The only downside is you don't really have any extra style moves to do, but it's fucking awesome. Anyways, that's something that not a lot of people seem to realize, but it's really cool. Anyways, probably not going to use Doppelganger because I don't have a second person to play this with, and I only have one controller, unfortunately. And this is also the end of the mission. Power out of Devil Trigger, climb up the tower, and we're the fuck out of here. Not too shabby. Certainly done better, especially with the trial of skill issues we saw there, but still a pretty decent mission. So again, we only have 3 missions left now, 18, 19, and 20. They are all very, very interesting and very fun too. So get excited for those. 18 has me up going against every single boss in the entire game throughout the one mission. Really no breaks in between. So it's an interesting mission there, to say the least. 19 will be going up against another boss, and 20 will be going up against the final boss of the game. So again, check those out. Also look forward to another mission uploaded tonight. So either check the topic or my YouTube channel for that. It is not the next mission, it is something else. So yeah, check that out, and we will see you next time.